Good morning, welcome to my channel. It's Monday and I thought I'd give you a day in the Mummascribbles house. The other half is going to work in probably about 2 minutes. I'm probably going to get shouted at in a minute to go downstairs and let him catch his train. I think he's cutting Zach's fingernails and toenails at the moment, so I'm staying clear because that normally results in screeching. And it's gymnastics day. We have nothing else planned. The sun is shining. The washing's in the washing machine, so hopefully I'll be able to get that out on the line and it won't rain. I've already swept the floors. Oscar's crawling now, so he literally picks up everything, and I spend most days extracting things out of his mouth. Yesterday he managed to swallow, we think, a little bit of brown tape. So I was literally inspecting his poo this morning. I couldn't see it amongst, sorry, it's too early for this, isn't it? Amongst all the food. So who knows? But yeah, he literally puts everything in his mouth. It's normally grass or leaves because we spend a lot of time outdoors. But it's, you kind of see him going, and you're like, ah, what's in his mouth? Dig it out. So yeah, that's fun. So floors have to be swept all the time. And that's where we are so far this morning. I've done a little bit of makeup. I've had a shower. I need to dry my hair. But first off, I'm gonna go see Dean off and feed Oscar and hopefully get him to sleep. So we'll see you in a while. Where's Daddy gone? Daddy gone to work. Orangey breadstick things. What orangey breadstick things? Do you mean carrot sticks?
Yes.
Oh, did you just see an advert for them?
Yes.
I don't know if we've got any. I'll have a look. We are on a quest for carrot sticks. Oscar's trying to get the phone, so this is fun. There's my tea. Much needed. Can anyone see carrot sticks? I think I can see some just hiding in behind the rusks. I found carrot sticks. I was questioning whether it's a bit early at 8 o'clock in the morning to give him carrot sticks. And then I found them and they're almost a year out of date. Yeah? Yeah, I know. I found carrot sticks, but they're out of date. I know. I know. I'm sorry.
Please, can I have some?
Do you want a rusk instead? No.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I know, but they're out of date. They're like a year out of date. Do carrot sticks go off? No? What about if I buy you some later when we go to the shops? No? Oscar, can you get off my phone?
Please, can I just have those ones instead?
Do carrot sticks go out of date? I don't know. 8 o'clock and I'm in his bad books. I haven't dealt with the carrot stick situation yet. This one needs to go to sleep. Can you see? He's just had to feed and he's very, very tired because he's been up since 5:50. Oscar's asleep, so it's time to go and have breakfast. Okay. Carrot stick situation is over. I've promised to buy him some when we go to the shops, so I'm quite pleased about it because it's a bit early for carrot sticks. So instead he has a new obsession with dried apricots. So I'm going to give him some dried apricots and a rusk. That is, he's already had a scone this morning. So we're on round 2 of food. Let's see how many rounds we can get by the end of the day because he does not stop eating. It's constant. I said about half an hour ago that I'd put the washing machine on and actually I hadn't. So Zach's doing it now for me. So you need to press, oh, it's all set up already. Press the time saver, get that one there. That's it, and start. There we go.
Did you
Zach doesn't like being on camera. Probably not great for a for a vlogger's child, but I'm working on it. He's always like, don't take photos of me. Child lock on. Excellent, thank you. This is breakfast. If you think this is like, well, it's 0% fat, but it's honey, so it's probably got some sugar in it. I try to be healthy-ish and not eat loads of bread. So I have days where I have toast and then days where I have fruit. So I'm just gonna dollop some of this on. See, it's like it was healthy until I put loads of honey yogurt on it, but it just makes it taste nice. Number 3 food request from Zach. He would like some toast. So into the toaster it pops and out again. We've been summoned to the garden. It's time to go boing 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 on the trampoline.
What are you doing?
Talking to the camera.
Huh?
Go on you go.
Are you not helping the sofa with me?
Oh, has Daddy cleaned your trampoline?
Yeah.
Ah. Go on then, give us a boing. How high can you go?
All the way to the, all the way, I think to about here.
To about there?
No. This is how high I can go. If I can do
Oscar's new favourite thing is being bounced by his brother. But it involves
they're dumb.
me being bounced as well. I don't know if you can see how crazy Oscar's hair's gotten on the trampoline. So it's gone all static. This boy's got so much hair. I'm hanging the washing up. He's doing water in the garden, and Oscar's down there. Zach is on food item number 4, aren't you? What are you eating now?
Apple.
Apple. Apple. And Oscar is having some bananas and apples. Aren't you? Yeah.
Have Oscar. Okay. Coming in for landing.
Siblings. On Mondays, because we have to go to gymnastics, which starts at 1 o'clock, so parking there is horrendous, so I tend to leave at about 12:15. So we have lunch super early. It is 11:30, and I've just made Zach a cheese and pickle bagel, and I have a cheese roll. I'm probably still going to be hungry, so I might follow it up with a crumpet. And so the kids are in front of the TV, because sometimes it's just what you have to do to get stuff done. And Oscar was really whimpering, well, not whimpering, just being like meh. And so I plonked him in his high chair, and they're both watching Justin's House, which actually is pretty good because we haven't watched CBeebies properly for ages. And I wrote a a blog post about it actually the other day, because Zach started watching some like brand PJ Masks. You probably all know what it is if you've got like 4-year-olds. And it's not probably the best thing for Oscar to be watching, so I don't really mind that Justin's house is on, and it's keeping him quiet while I do some lunch. So we are going to eat, and then it's all systems go to get ready to go to gymnastics. We are off to gymnastics, aren't we, Zach?
Yes.
Yes. We've got to go a different way today because I've just found out a road's closed. So it should take us about 25 minutes to get to gymnastics. You excited?
Yes.
Yep. Hello. We're at gymnastics. Both boys are asleep. This always happens. Zach always falls asleep on the way, and then we get here and he's like, where? And I'm just like, oh. But he does perk up as soon as he gets into gymnastics because he loves it. But I don't know if you can see. There he is. He's fast asleep. And then see Oscar's little head in the mirror. Sleeping Beauties. So we've got about 10 minutes until gymnastics starts. People are turning up already. I managed to get parked. Honestly, this car park is a nightmare. So yeah, we're here, ready for gymnastics. I don't want Oscar to wake up because he needs, it's his lunchtime nap. Quite often I get him out of the car and he wakes up and I'm like, no, 10 minutes isn't long enough. I got totally lost just now as well, because we came a different way, and for some bizarre reason I ended up going somewhere I didn't need to go to. I was like, where am I? But we made it. So I'm gonna sort these two out and go to gymnastics. And gymnastics is over. We are back in the car. Did you have a good lesson, Zach?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was your favourite bit?
The balance beam.
The balance beam. You were super good on there. Yep, so we're gonna go home now, aren't we? I need to get the air conditioning on because it's boiling in the car.
Yes.
Yep, let's go home. We are home from gymnastics, and as you can see, the cupboards have been raided again. So we have 2 pancakes and 2 malt loaf bars, 1 banana, 1 normal. Because you're hungry? Always hungry? Yeah. So he's just gonna have this with some water or some milk. What do you want, milk or water?
Milk.
Milk. And I'm going to change Oscar's bum. And then I think we're going to go to the shops.
And get some chicken nuggets.
And get some chicken nuggets, maybe. This one has literally only just learnt to crawl. And he's already trying to walk. I obviously can't let go. But he gets the hump when I'm holding him. And he doesn't realise that he can't let go. Else he'll fall. But yeah, I have to put the brakes on this because otherwise he'll be zooming off. We are off to the shops. I always think that Zach's gonna go flying down there. Who else has to go on rides every single time they're at the shops? It's usually rubbish at this one, but it's in second place. Oh no, third. He's just spun out of control on his horse. Zach wants to push the pram today. I think he's going to crash. You won't crash. Good boy.
Welcome to Sainsbury's.
We're home. We've been home a while. Oscar didn't fall asleep in his pram, which meant I had to put him back in his car seat and rock him to sleep, with the tennis on in the background and the fish tank next to him. Very fussy boy. But you know, you do what you got to do to get your child to sleep, hey? And he really hasn't slept for long enough. I've had a cup of tea. I've trimmed a few videos because my phone storage is lacking And now he's woken up and he's crying. So it's time to sort him out before dinner. Before I have to do dinner. The great thing I just remembered. So it's 10 to 5 now, and I just remembered that Dean got out early this morning, which technically means he'll be home at 6. You watch the trains be delayed now, but he should be home at 6. And for Zach, the most important thing that's happened today, just an update on the carrot stick gate. Best mum ever. He's already had a bag, and just now he was like, can I have another bag? And I said no, because I'm going to do your dinner. So yeah, I'd best go sort the little man out now. I was really hoping he'd sleep for a little bit longer than that, but it's quite warm today, so he's probably got quite sweaty. So wish me luck. Apparently he wasn't done with sleeping, so he's feeding and sleeping. Well, I should say nuzzling really, he's not really feeding, but he wasn't ready to sleep. And now Zach's abandoned the iPad and is currently getting his whole box of toot, as I call it, because it's basically a box full of everything that we don't really know where to home. So we just shove it all in there. So I'm not entirely sure why he's got it out, but he has. Little Munchkin is awake again, and we are, what are we searching for, Zach? We're searching for
the boomer thing.
The boomer thing
For my motorbike.
for the motorbike. It's basically this black stick in this. We've currently got half the box out on the sofa, and we're continuing to empty, not even sure whether it's in here or not. Meanwhile, I should be in the kitchen doing Zach's dinner, but Oscar has only just woken up, so I'm going to pop him in his high chair and head on out there. We have success. We found the boomer thing. Now where have you put the motorbike? You got it? Cool.
So, today we are going to try out this motorbike. So, it doesn't work.
Awesome! That worked. It didn't go a very long way, but it worked. So it's the time of night that multitasking mummy comes out. In here I have 2 boys playing on the floor. And then in the kitchen, dinner.
Go to him! Where is he? He's right over there. Hello! And I've got a new sword! Ah! Oh! Oh! Run! Run! La 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 la! Oh! Oh! Ah! Yay! That works!
Ta-da! Dinner is served. It's very yellow, isn't it? Dinner is served, and just at the right moment, the other half came home. Can you see him? Beyond the washing? There he is. Ooh, hi! Dinner number 1.
Daddy!
Dinner number 2. And clean-up operation is happening. Always happens when Daddy comes home. He comes home and he's like, rah, clean up. Bath time is about to happen, and this one knows it. As soon as he gets naked and not dressed, he's like, oh my god, I'm getting in the bath. And bath time is the most fun thing ever for this boy. Oscar, did bath time happen? Did bath time happen? It's what happens when we get dressed.
And Farmer Greg had had enough. I need help. Hello, it's Farmer Greg here. I've just moved into the farm on the other side of town and things aren't going well. I've got a problem with sleepwalking.
And that is that. It's time for dinner now. So the other half's out there. I think it's about to prepare dinner. We've got pasta bolognese tonight, and I need to set up my whole Twinkly Tuesday linky for tomorrow, and then we'll probably catch up on the rest of last night's Ed Sheeran at Glastonbury, and then bed. How many times Oscar will wake up in between now and then, who knows, but hey, that's parenthood, hey? So thanks for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed a little glimpse into our day, and see you again soon. Bye.